Define application stages. After you conclude the planning phase, create application stage definition records to define each section of the application. For example, if your application sections are Profile, Family, Secondary School, College, and Test Results sections, you must create a separate application stage definition record for each section. Start by creating an application stage definition record for the first section, the Profile. Give the record a name that clearly identifies what part of the application it's for, such as Profile Stage. Confirm that type is selected as Recruitment and Admissions and save your changes. Repeat this process for each section of the application. After you create your application stage definition records, identify the OmniScript or FlexCard that Salesforce must use to render each section of the application. OmniScripts collect the information from applicants, and FlexCards display the information in the individual application record. For the Profile section in your application, clone the appropriate Education Cloud OmniScript that the application stage definition record must use to collect the information. From the App Launcher, find and select OmniScripts. Click the OmniScript that corresponds to your application stage definition. For our Profile section, you need EDU Admissions/Profile Wrapper. Remember to use the OmniScripts that have the Wrapper designation, as these contain the components that collect the necessary information. Select the version that you want to copy, create a version, and then open it in Edit mode. Change the name of the version and save your changes. Finally, click Activate Version. Repeat this procedure for each OmniScript and FlexCard. You can use a single application stage definition record for multiple applications. For example, if your Profile section collects the same information in both undergraduate and graduate applications, just create it once and use it in both applications. After you define your application stages, create the records that specify how your application must be built. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us in the Education Cloud Trailblazer community.